So yeah, sorry about yesterday. I figure if I'm not having fun or at the very least zen, I shouldn't be streaming because it's not fun for anyone at that point. Anyway, boy, past me sucks. Left me with this. Hey, you're like leagues away from the Citadel and on P20 no matter what, and hey, there's the only thing available to you in terms of events is the Blight-ridden Viceroy. Guess I could do a normal run, but who does normal runs? Crazy talk. So yeah, as your caravan crosses one of the kingdom's many nameless rivers, you encounter a hideous creature. Were it not for the tattered remains of a viceroy's uniform, you might mistake it for another child of the forest. Afflicted with the blight rod, it must have been cast out by its own people. It shuffles slowly towards you, begging for the chance to serve its beloved queen one last time. Man, you're way too loyal. Anyway, so like, you get a Zitane box if you lose the tarnished necklace. I've been trying to get this, like, kind of passively for a while. And I know, like, you get this from, like, saving a blight-ridden settlement but not taking any payment for it. But, like, sometimes you don't get that option, and sometimes this happens before. Anyway, this is randomness. It's a roguelike. Sometimes this just doesn't pan out. Anyway, we're gonna win despite spreading blight rot. So the thing about this is, it's gonna cause a lot of problems. Cause like, I play the game, the way I tend to play the game is like, get a big group of people, have it all nice and set up, and just like, get a lot done, and get a lot of people happy. This kind of just like, halts you flat out. Cause if you expand your food production too much, because like every 45 raw complex food you gain 2 blight rots. That is, if you like have a lot of gatherers or a lot of farms, this is like lethal. Like you will get so much blight rot, it will kill you. Like, there are ways around it, granted, if I want to build big, but I have to make multiple blight posts, and I'm gonna need to upgrade them all, probably with like, hey, slow down the amount of blight that generates in your city, and also I think I have to keep them staffed constantly. I kind of forget at that point. Anyway, you need an absolute ridiculous amount of fuel for this. But on the other hand, if we can get, like, burnt to a crisp, where you get coal for every 3 blight rot cysts, it can pay for itself very, very easily. So, yeah, this is a game I'm going to have to, like, pay attention to, which is not ideal. Oh, I also had a -2 from Global Resolve because I stole some Stormbird eggs. That's fun. Thanks, past me. That made things real easy. Well, my option is to start with more people or maybe more food. More food does avoid the blight for longer. Granted, I'm pretty sure I have an absolute truckload of food. Yeah. Given I have 72 eggs and 40 insects, I'm gonna have several hundred food. You know, just sitting around. 70, yeah, I have a plus 120 food to start off with, on top of everything else. So, you know, that's good. So maybe I don't need to bring extra food, it's a nice delay. Just bring extra people, get more done. I know I just said getting extra people is silly, but you still need them early in game. Dang it. I will never say you don't need more people early game, because you want to clear out a lot of space and get a lot done as fast as possible. IMO. Harpies and frogs, huh? Fun. Alright. Free cornerstone rerolls is nice. You lose water during the storm. Hopefully I don't care about that. People are slower without clothing. Slightly annoying given that we have to have boots and coats. That means people die without housing. So Boy, frogs are gonna be in real danger if I don't have a good amount of bricks going. And at 7, people just die. So, the plan is don't reach 7. Ever at any point. Does the forest have coal veins? No. Like, there's extra wood on the trees. I'm not sure that'll be enough, though.
Ooh, wow.
What is my plan here? Great question, me. Not the best start. We don't need crystallized dew for metal. Much rather find copper smelting, because the trees drop copper. So I don't care much about the forester's hut. Smokehouse for jerky, maybe? It is very difficult to keep the harpies happy, and that's a way. Even the bad incense could help, I guess. Carpenter or cobbler? Huh. Tough choice. They're both good. Maybe grab the carpenter just so that if I find some copper bar smelting, I can start making tools, and that is maybe one of the most reliable ways to get victory points in this game. Cobbler is also really, really, really strong, is the thing, though. Because, like, 3-star boots will make sure the harpies and the frogs will always have, you know, boots. They'll always have clothing. The building materials will help me upgrade a lot of things, which I will need to upgrade a lot of things, and the dye can be used to make paste and coats, both of which are very useful. Boy, that's tough. Boy, that's tough. I guess I'll go with the cobbler just because all 3 are useful, and the luxury goods are not. Unpause. What are you doing, madman? Alright. Look at the camp going here. Man, I want the frog on the hearth so I can get the next group before the storm hits, but I might actually want him collecting rocks more than anything so we can start making bricks, because we're gonna need them. That's probably what we need to do the most. Drop a bunch of shelters down. Only thing... Since the storm will kill people without housing, it's definitely a good idea to have plenty of overflow housing. Although I would prefer everybody be in, you know, luxury housing. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Alright. It's my first cornerstone. Nothing great. I'm nowhere close to making biscuits or farms, so I guess I take from the ashes because it's not retroactive. I guess. I should also be making a crude workstation, because that's where all my building materials will come from. Sure do wish I had a better place for that, but I don't. I have a lot of wood. I should probably delay opening up the orders. Probably. Probably. Hurried expedition. Gives me an apothecary, which definitely ain't bad. Can I break into a dangerous glade and complete it in time? Probably. Just go in that one. It would be fine. for the most part, probably. It is very scary, is the thing. Whatever, it's fine. Quick packaging is not happening. I could get harpies up to 15 happiness, though. That's pretty easy. Purge is gonna happen very quickly. 3 packs could be kind of useful. It all could be useful. I'll just take the easy one. What if I just took the one that will happen and is easy? What if I did that? Break into here quickly, please, so we know what we're dealing with. Totem. It is possible for me to make incense. There's no solution in the cache. Trading post has to exist before I know what vendor's arriving. Drop down the smokehouse and make incense in a panic? What's this give me again? It is +3 global resolve, which is real nice. Problem is, do I have the time for that? I have to burn it down just because I don't have time. I have to get this done in 9 minutes, and if I staff it with 2 people, it'll only be like 6.5 minutes, not even counting the amount of time it would take for them to drag everything there. It takes 1.5 minutes just to make 1 batch of incense, though it is, however, possible to have all 3 people working on that. And just get incense. We have the bugs and the wood for it. I have to dedicate a lot of resources to doing that. Unfortunately, there is no easier solution. Just burn it down or risk a lot. I guess I risk a lot. You get all 3 people building that and then immediately start on incense. It might work. Ah, crud. Forgot about this nonsense. Oh, you opened a glade, gotta pay the land tax. God, I hate that. Okay. We're taking all of our bugs and a great deal of wood to make incense, which is fine. That's what we need to do. Timer's starting. After 1:40, it'll have, I will have about 7 minutes to complete it. Eek. Alternately, we get you grabbing sea marrow. Yeah. If you can get some sea marrow, we can speed up the timer in the worst case scenario. And that sounds real sweet. Also, we're going to turn incense off and turn on jerky because we want to. Because this is all the incense we're going to need for a very long time. I don't start with any oil, did I? No. I would definitely consider sacking some to speed up the process here. Because it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be real tight. We have enough cloth to make a harpy house too. Let's just do that. Make the harpy happy. Okay. Hopefully these guys will deliver the incense as soon as they're done and not all immediately take a break. You're immediately taking a break. Okay, well. Just swap you out with a harpy that will start delivering all that. Okay. In that case, let's get you starting to transport it. Okay. Good. Good. This only takes 3 trips to and from the warehouse to get it done. So, you know, that helps. Get that out of the way. 6 minutes, 27 seconds. Where is the man with the incense? There he is. Yeah, we're gonna be a few seconds short. Yep, we're gonna be like 9 seconds short, which would be heartbreaking if I hadn't gotten some sea marrow. Sacrifices are blocked because of ritual denial. That sucks. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I could swap to burning it down. Do I want to do that? I really don't want to do that. How important's the apothecary? Not very. I've got good jerky. I have the ability to make dye. It just loses me tea, which is like fine-ish. It's fine-ish. I don't think oil speeds up Gallade events. Just speeds up work. Gallade events do not count as work. I don't think there's any way to actually get that done. Unless I, like... There's a, like, tiny, itty-bitty off chance I could find a merchant in a small Gallade who will have a, faster Glade work speed cornerstone that I could buy. That is a vanishingly small chance, but it is the chance I have. So you go back to the rocks. Grumble, grumble, grumble. How are we at level 1? We're... meh. Unsurprisingly, the frogs are upset because they have no housing. Guess we'll make one. This one out of the way. Well, I did my best. They're good. Do definitely need people on the workstation at some point. Guess I could pull a woodcutter. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Four parts is pretty cool. 4 parts is sure cool. I think I'll take 4 parts. Kind of makes up for me failing the timed event, in a way. You work on the workstation. We're going to need food at some point, so we'll get down to Forger's Camp. Hopefully the Blight Post will be created at some point soon-ish. Because this is going to cause Blight. Oh wow, that was a lot. Oh, because we were getting roots and bugs from the stones. I forgot that does count as producing food. I guess it makes sense we were closer than I expected, because we were closer than I expected. Funny how that works out. You drag building materials as soon as they're made. Can you? I can't actually tell. Till she's done with her break. Hello, Farlef. Man, that'd be nice. That supplies a thriving metal industry all by itself just from trees. Neither of these are particularly exciting. Nor is this. Granted, alarm bells may be great, because, boy oh boy, are we gonna have a lot of that. %'s already pretty good. It is terrifying. Because I really need something to protect me from the Blight, not make it more efficient. Frog influx? It's doable. And there went the timed order with 5 seconds on the clock. It hurts. My soul hurts. No, there's just no planks exist for you to pick up. So you might actually be picking up planks as they're made. May as well turn that in. Brickyard's pretty nice. How much does the Trapper's Camp unlock? It unlocks these eggs, which I guess is good. Do I care that much? Not really. We are going to have a lot of frogs, and they're very good in the Brickyard, and it also opens up a little bit of metal in a pinch. So I'm actually fine with that. I'll take it. What's your deal, Schlemiel? We're completely out of meat. Well, that's a shame, because the only meat we've got are under rocks, and we don't have a lot of those. Also, don't ever eat meat unprocessed. Hello, Unsleepy Winter. How you doing? Guess I should turn off brick production then. What am I gonna do with all these harpies? Gather berries? Gather reeds? Let's gather reeds. You can stay in the smokehouse even though we probably aren't going to have a whole lot of this stuff available for a while. Boy, now that I say that, we should just go in the warehouse and make things a lot easier for literally everybody, huh? Sleepy Wind. Oh man, I haven't had somebody use the Twitch integration for a while. Frickin' rude. This is P20. Oh well. I'll probably be fine. So sorry, good luck. Yeah. I'll be making plans. Hey guys, for reasons, we're gonna chop towards that dangerous glade real quick. We have enough rocks to bring in a bunch of froggos. Do we want to? Little dangerous. They could die if I don't get housing up for them. How close am I to building the brickyard? I need 12 planks. I have 8, 10, 2 in production. It's not that crazy. Sure. Come on in. You get to be on the stonecutter camp. You build the brickyard as soon as it's available. I could put another one on the hearth, but that feels dumb. Sure feels dumb. Okay, good blueprint, please. These are okay. Stamping mill gives me metal, which is a big thing. Flour also opens up a lot. Not that it opens up anything right now, but it could. Just the fact that it gives me metal is probably good enough to take. How are we doing here, by the way? Don't quite have enough purging fire to be comfortable at all. But you know, when am I ever? Glad the humans are being hardy as always. Just like, yeah, we got a roof over our heads, and we're alive. Don't need much more than that. We didn't find any leather nodes yet, which is unfortunate. Can't really make boots. I would love to have made boots, but I can't. Yeah, good job, humans. You're way better than you are in the real world. Almost done with this? It's unfortunate that the workstation isn't close enough for you to grab it directly from that, although I could, like, do that. He can grab it directly from the workstation now. Which means next planks will go right into the bricks, which is good because we need those rapidly. Because the frogs would rather die in a hailstorm than sit under a wooden roof. We have some meat. Let's get back to making jerky. Alright. It's the frog house every 22 seconds, more or less. So that's good. And they have a pretty good chance to crit. What is their chance to crit? 53? Wow. That's really good. There's a good chance that we'll just get it doubled and it'll be awesome. Also, Jesus Christ, that's a lot of Blight. How much fuel do we have? Enough. We have enough. But I need 3 people on the post. Because this is a lot, and it's very dangerous. I need to upgrade that, like, yesterday. Boy, this sucks. This is already a giant problem. Queen gonna get chance. I'm worried about the hailstorm more than the queen. Boy. Do I just not bring them in right now? I'd have to make another frog house. That could actually be very bad. I guess I just don't bring them in then. Alright. Purge the blight before we die. Like, corruption is super high, but the amount of cysts we have is actually kind of low. So hopefully we'll be okay. But I really want triple ignition system up. Command Lookout doesn't really do anything, does it? Because all of our cysts are going to come from the Blight-ridden Viceroy. They're not going to come from Rain Engine production. So Command Lookout doesn't do it anywhere near enough. I guess the best upgrade would be the Blight Automaton and the triple ignition system, so we clear off the Blights faster. Sure does feel that way. Also, I can put woodcutters back on, because everybody's housed. Good. Make use of that +3 resolve. Purge is done. Really can't bring in extra people right now, so we sit on that. Boy, we're not gonna have any meat left pretty soon. Sean! I will show that queen who's boss by fulfilling her orders and being a loyal subject. Take that, queen! How you doing, Sean? Think we're clean enough to just go. Yeah, Blight's all taken care of. Don't need quite this many people making more, so. Move that one closer, we'll be fine. Upgrade the ignition system, cool. Need pipes for that, which means I need metal, which means I need to man the stamping mill. Your problem. I imagine we capped out on bricks really quickly. We sure did. Could make metal here, but got plenty already, so whatever. Probably time I gave the humans some nice housing. Just as like a thank you gift. And by give, I mean queue it up so they can build it themselves. But that's basically the same thing if you don't think about it. gonna set the limit of purging fire absurdly high, because it's a year divisible by 3. We're gonna have a big old chunk of blight drop on our heads, and it will suck a lot, and I will hate it, and I'll probably whimper. Here's the apothecary I failed to get earlier. Glad that showed up. Let's see what our orders are first. I do have to make packs now. There's no getting around that. Let it rain. I sure would love the tavern as a free blueprint, but there's no possible way I'm getting this much water or installing that many rain engines in 10 minutes. I'd have to buy a massive amount of pipes, I'd have to find a clearance geyser, I'd have to upgrade all those. Yeah, no. For this I need 18 humans, but actually I have 10 already? It's not crazy to think that would go off. Somewhat ironically, I would want this for ale, but I need ale to get it. But whatever, it's fine. I suspect I will want the altar this game, because it's already feeling a little dire. So let's get that rolling. Y'all come in too. Come on, guys. One tree. There we go. Another rain spirit totem. No, it's the other one was a different spirit totem. Totem of denial, right? I mean, I could just make more incense. Sother probably sells it though. Yeah. Well, first things first. Pay the tax. Would 20 be unaffordable? I would certainly love to save time. I hate it, but it's not that unaffordable. Yeah, it's not like I have any bugs to make incense out of anyway. I have some herbs and roots. Maybe that was more doable than I thought. But whatever, this is faster. This is faster, and it gets a certain someone away from my food that is incredibly needed. Still no leather. And we have found no leather either. Didn't find any leather, didn't find any scales. You finished here. I think you're just done. You've uncovered nothing else you can get. Alright. Can pick berries then. I'm also going to need provision packs. We'll make them out of herbs because we can't do anything with them yet. I think I need a third woodcutter in camp. I'm going to need a lot of wood for the Blight post, and I have a lot of people who are not doing much. So that solves 2 problems. Stormwater would also be nice to have. But we need planks and pipes. That should get finished in plenty of time. So that's good. I'd rather not go into the storm with 7 hostility in general. So if there's leaving, we just say goodbye. Do it. I'm not going to go into the storm with 7 hostility. That would literally kill people. Grim Fate just flat out kills you. I will do foolish testosterone-laden plays, but you know, they have to have at least some upside. Alright. Everyone's got a good house. I should be upgrading frog houses. Because it's a good idea. Because you get free building materials if you upgrade it to that. Still plenty of stone. Like, with these 2 over here and with 2 frogs getting stone, we should have more bricks than we should ever need. Which is why I'm very happy putting them in boxes. Because 2 stone into 3 bricks is real good. It's just really, really good. I can afford to be a little bit inefficient with it. Or careless with how we use it, I guess is a better way to phrase it. Using words properly on my Twitch stream? Crazy talk. There's not a lot that needs doing. Or at the very least, not a lot that needs supervision. Sure would love to find some leather to collect, or a way to get it at all. But that doesn't seem like it's gonna happen, so I guess I'll just hit fast forward. %478 corruption. That's a lot. Do I already want to get second Blight post? It certainly wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm gonna want more than one. The big thing is I'm just going to have to make sure I have it fully staffed and fully stocked before the storm hits. Really? We're maxed out on all those? I'm surprised. Do I use my precious berries for this stuff? Not yet. Not yet. Free building material packs, please. More space, more of that, and then we're good. Any good trades? No. But there are trades that exist, and that might have to be good enough, given I have orders for it. Oh, also we're done with jerky. Nice. Get a bunch of free eggs, a little bit of impatience reduction, and a blueprint! Temple! We win. That's nice. Just put it anywhere, like right here. Kinda like it there, looks pretty. And if it looks pretty, then it's the right decision. Every time, without exception. Just ask yourself, is it pretty? If yes, then good idea. God, my jerky's so precious. I really do not want to sell it. We get so little of it. That's the only thing keeping the harpies happy. still making packs. We just need those delivered. Which you're delivering them right now, as I speak. Awesome. Out of water. Pump faster, pump. Am I using water for anything? I don't think so. Yeah, no. It's just climbing slowly because it climbs slowly. Ooh. Nice. Minus 50 hostilities, excellent. Sleepy Winter was defeated. Get wrecked, basically. Alright. We cannot get below level 2 hostility, which is why I was so desperately making sure everyone had a house. Give me something good, Isabel. Flame Amulets is really, really good. Wow, that's really good. Yep. Okay, now we just run woodcutters forever. And we should never run out of, we should never run out of fuel at any point ever. So that's good. You don't have any planks. I'm a touch surprised we have no planks for that, but I guess it's all going into human housing. Boy, I hope these Blight fighters make it. In fact, let's give you an automaton. Boy, I should have given this a little more thought. The option definitely exists to tear down a human house or two to get the planks back from it. Or the cobbler that I'm literally not using. Maybe I tear down the cobbler I'm literally not using. That's an idea. Well, we have enough Blight. We got 4 Blight fighters already and raring to go. Or we have enough Purging Fire. It's still gonna be really scary tight. I'm not gonna like it at all. That's a lot. That's a lot, and my Blight fighters are slow because of the bitter rain. Which sucks. Oh, more cysts. Great. You know what? Maybe we should just stop collecting food right now. Holy bursh. God, I hate this modifier. I hate it so much. Crap. Okay, that killed 2 of our Blight fighters, which is about the worst person I could kill. What are you even doing down there? I did not think I would need 2 Blight posts this early, but what do you know? I did. looks like we're okay. Mostly. Hi, yeah, sure. We've got spare housing for reasons. Come on in. Well, we haven't starved yet, so that's good. I think the plan for the game is just, like, have no hostility the entire game. And that's the plan. Because now that I got the temple, I basically just win. I mean, between the temple and the flame amulets, we're just, like, super good. More Blight, but we can't even touch it now. It's fine. It's just alarm bell value. It's great, really. Alright. What do we got this year? Complete 4 hidden glade events for skewers we can't use, and paste we definitely can. And 5 parts, which is very strong. May as well. Something good, please. None of these are good. These are terrible. Copper extractor is a thing. I would definitely rather have like a wood cutting bonus cornerstone. This might be good enough not to spend rerolls on though. Both of these are good. How desperate am I for a lot of wood? Like, pretty desperate. If I could just burn wood for the entire game, it would keep hostility basically to nothing. And I'd be fine. Like, that's probably worth rerolling for. This is really cool. Not as good when I've made a lot of orders already, but, you know, in theory that would have been great. I do love Master Blueprint a lot. Because it's 3 blueprints, and they're all useful. That's good enough to take. So Hilda, you've brought me upgraded camps. Cool. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Needed. Critical, one could say. What do we find? A leaking cauldron. We can fix it for more fertile ground. I don't think I care. It is a lot. It is like a whole field's worth. I'm sort of banking on finding greenhouse at this point to make it so that I don't run out of food completely and forever. It might be worth doing. It is only 2 tools. It's my only real expense. Alternately, I could make a bunch more pipes, which we can certainly do given that we have a good income of copper bars. Making 30 pipes takes a while. What's the problem here? Destroys all planted crops, so nothing. -8 global resolve is something, though. That's a rather big something. That's a rather big something that I don't get to just ignore. How much would 2 tools make me want to die? Not that much. It only makes me want to die a little, which is good enough. Okay. You two, go fix the cauldron. And now I just have to find stuff to trade and hopefully get a greenhouse so that I can actually get good complex food rolling instead of the nothing we have. I would rather have more than nothing. That'd be good. Also, we found no leather again, which is upsetting, but increasingly unsurprising. But that's fine. Where do I think the archaeological dig is? Probably here if I had to make a guess. I could, like, make the office and then, like, actually find out. You know. If I wanted to be a pansy. Pansy has no confidence in his own ability to psychically suss out where the archaeological dig is. It's here, is the thing. It's just there, and I don't need the upgrade to the archaeological office at all, because it's there. We're gonna find it there. The end. How you doing? Got plenty of building materials. I sure would love upgrading human houses, but we don't have any fertile ground buildings. And if I get a greenhouse, we never will. So maybe I don't care about upgrading human houses, as it turns out. How interesting. You're idle, but it's because we don't have a lot of meat around. That's fine. Don't have a lot of spare people, surprisingly, which is a good surprise, because that means everybody's doing stuff. So I guess we're just good, weirdly. Could start making incense in the smokehouse if I really wanted to. That's not the worst idea. It is a dangerous idea. Can I get out of salt? We do have a salt mine. Is that my next step? Make a salt mine? Do I have the parts for that? I do. Yeah. Honestly, that's probably a good idea. I can use the salt and wood to make incense and get the frogs and the humans super happy. That sounds great, and a very good alternative to the no complex food I have. So that's good. Also, we need to upgrade this hearth, because we can, and I should have done that a while ago. Fortress camp is out, that's fine. Go collect these roots. Yes, because they're better roots. These are superior roots, and we want them. Yeah. Where was I? Need 4 and 4, basically, and that's all. Okay. Make a pretty park. Let's my default. Cool. I'll have to think about second hearth pretty soon too. Probably want to put it up here somewhere because that'll be close to fertile ground. We could put a warehouse and a hearth over here. That wouldn't be bad at all. God, that's a lot of blight. God, I hate this modifier so much. This totem's so much happier than the other one. Look at him. Look how happy he is. He's just like, I love being the totem. Oh, this is awesome. Praise be to Isabel. Let's see. Don't know any tablets, so none of these upgrades actually do anything. This upgrade might do something later. Maybe. I'd have to open up a lot more dangerous glades, which I do need to do, to be fair. What is my path to victory here? Find the archaeological dig. Mostly. Open up enough dangerous glades to get profitable caution done. That all sounds like ways to win. Also, we're that low on wood with 3 woodcutters, huh? That's a shock. I guess we are using a lot of it. And it's mostly to fight Blight. When are the newcomers arriving? 2 minutes. Okay. Since y'alls are idle, why don't you go to the mine, start getting salt. My park is a better idea than your throw a bunch of barrels and lamps in a corner method. And yet, yours is probably more efficient than mine. I clearly overbuild roads and decorations. It's completely unneeded. But it's pretty. We have no available trade routes, huh? We sure don't. I could collect from the swamp wheat and make packs of crops, which can be traded. I don't know, man. Like, at the rate I'm going, I might just need to, like, put bricks into packs and just make a pack building industry. And that's how we, like, get income tax done. Anyway, I just heard distant thunder, which means all the harpies need to be on the Blight post. And ready to burn. Who else? I guess you guys. I know I just put you in the mine, but get over it. Okay, so when I said the archaeological expedition is definitely there, obviously what I meant is it's definitely here. So we can just say that, oh yeah, you know, you're still right, Chris. You're always right. Thank you. Appreciate that. Easier to overlook things in the chaos. There's a lot to handle in the game, it's fine. I can't bring you in until I make a frog house. So I guess that's my next building project. Who do I bring in then? These guys, because they have raw food, and there's fewer of them. The raw food is awfully helpful given that whole it doesn't count as being produced and therefore doesn't cause us a massive amount of blight thing. Dang guys, you are handling this. Well, that was leagues cleaner than last time. That feels pretty good. I should also pipe this up. If I'm going to be making incense and food here, it's definitely worth doing. If just for that bonus reliability. Does that look better? Yeah. Kind of all the same. No, it might actually look better though. Symmetry. Yes. Symmetry. More trade routes available too. Can't give up my precious meat. Guess I'll give up a little salt. Boy, that was a sure replacement, huh? Do I just break into this now? It would cause some issues. But they're probably issues I can handle. Here we go. We have homes for you now. Come on in. Can we fully upgrade this yet? No. So we have no building material packs because I have nobody building them. Yes. Oh, I see the issue there. Well, there's your problem right there. You just turned off production. Maybe you should try being less of a big dumb idiot. Ooh. Some pretty spiffy stuff. Alchemist Hut does give me 2 services I would enjoy having. That is, however, very expensive, and I don't think I can afford it. There's definitely something to be said about grain bags here, given that it's really good on a map where you pick it instead of grow it, because it counts every time you pick it as a production, rather than how many you've grown. So that could, like, go off pretty hard. I'm not sure what I would do with it, though. Eventually I could mill it into flour if I got a blueprint for it, which might be good enough on its own. I guess that's good enough on its own. Ravenous Axes. Flour per minute? I don't think I've ever seen that. I don't think I've ever seen that perk. Pastries would be doable if I had a bakery. And I certainly would pick up a bakery if I could get one. Is this doable? It is 15 parts, which is ridiculous. I mean, it's just produce 300 wood and get 30 packs of provisions. It's like kind of easy, actually. Like, the provision packs are like the only thing that's even remotely scary about that. Yeah? And it's 15 freaking parts. Yeah? Yeah. Sell. Hey! Stone Tooth Burrow. That's really good to see, actually. I want to, for surezies, get that. Because infinite bugs means infinite jerky, and that would be very, very helpful. How am I gonna get this, though? Slither does not sell parts, nor does he sell tools. He does sell pipes. That's sure is a lot of stuff to give you for that. But it works out evenly, and I'm fine with it. Yeah. Fair enough. Turn pipe making to 30 and make the rest of them on our own. And that's how it'll be. In fact, let's just start it right now. Just have 2 people on it. Drag the pipes over as soon as they're made. Man, do I need a fertile ground building very badly. Could also use somebody else in the smokehouse for incense. Is 4th woodcutter the play? I really doubt it. Anyway, let's open up the glade that definitely has the archaeological expedition in it. It's 100% this time. Guaranteed. Take it to the bank. Absolutely is in there. You know, maybe fourth woodcutter is a good idea. It feels like a bad idea, but it might be a good one. Sure is a lot of people on woodcutting. Alright. Provision packs are all done, thus cementing my optimism that I absolutely did not need to worry about that at all. Okay, so obviously I meant this one right here because, like, I mean, it was so close, it gave me a false positive. Obviously. See, there it is, just like I said at first, and you can't prove otherwise. You are starting this. That's great. It's going to take 7 minutes. That's a long time. But it won't go off. And that's all I care about. So, enjoy doing that without break for a third of a year. No, 2/3 of a year. Yeah. Hey, bye. Do we get any more rocks? No, not really. This one's still got a lot of charges on it. Like, we're fine. Still really hoping for a greenhouse. Hey, Ravenous Axe is done. I knew I was fine the whole time. I was never worried. What me worry, never. Pantry's great. Pantry's really great. So I'll pick up the pantry because, and try to follow me here, it's really great. So yeah, I'll drop that there. Something to use the grain on, and the herbs, so yeah. Let's like have 80 of that going around. We can make the stamping mill start to churn out pies as well. 80 of that going around is good. Now we basically just want these guys foraging for wheat, and then I want some humans in the pantry working on that. Which means fewer woodcutters. Which I guess is fine. I am, after all, massively overproducing wood. Could you even look at 4 fully staffed woodcutters and not think, yeah, no, you're probably producing a lot of wood here. Maybe pull back on that a little? The answer is no. No, I don't think I will. Trade routes. Yep, send it. I'm gonna be doing 10 trade routes and still not have enough amber at the end of this. That's gonna feel really silly. pantry exists. I really do need to staff it. It needs to be staffed, it needs to be piped. I could pull people from the mine and get them on wood cutting. How much salt are we sitting on? A fair bit. Then again, incense also uses a fair bit. Do I want workbenches everywhere? We are struggling mightily with producing building materials, given that I'm still stuck on a workshop for everything that isn't a brick. It's not crazy. Anyway, the distant ring of thunder is here. That means pull woodcutters to staff the Blight post and the miners. Everybody get yourself some purging fire and aim yourself at a light rot cyst. There they go. This isn't a year divisible by 3, so we should be perfectly fine. How are we doing over here, by the way? Slowly but surely? Good enough. The worst position for a new hearth. There's that though. Light's all taken care of. Back to the mines. You're done? We're capped on building materials. That's shocking. Okay. Do I sell a part? I do have plenty of them. It feels incredibly wrong to do that. But I do have plenty of them. Ever since I got that 15 order done. I'll probably be a little bit more cavalier with it. Just a little, though. Frogs will die if they arrive. Probably don't want to let them come in and then immediately die. Although we're only at 1. No bricks. We had no one in the brickyard. How'd that happen? You immediately took your bricks back. That's kind of funny, in a frustrating way. Burnt all my wood. Eek. Oh well. I mean, we're fine at the end of the day. Probably bring these guys in for food. Probably. Getting really tight in this area. I may have to make that new hearth sooner rather than later. At the rate I am a-going. Definitely use herbs before you use insects. And definitely use grain before you use herbs. But now we got infinity insects. Oh boy.
Hi.
Cheap viewers? Oh, thank you. I love banning people. I love free bans. That's my favorite thing. Hi! Small farm? You would sure be real helpful, huh? Boy. Boy, oh boy. Oh, and mushrooms too, huh? Well, gosh jeepers. Rebellious Spirit's actually kind of cracked here. Because my impatience is very high. Like, levels of high. Probably a good idea to click that button. Oh, do I turn in income tax? Here, maybe? Why is everybody so happy? Because I just got Rebellious Spirit. Keep up. Like, even a tiny bit, Chris, please. This is most important. I don't like it, but it's actually the most important. Can I sell you a bunch of this? Probably. Here, give me a nice even 10. That's definitely something. Sure. Good enough. Bring y'all in. That's good. Yeah, definitely need me some more space to put housing. But on the plus side, we got a whole bunch of extra people, so let's get them chopping wood. More of that, the better. The archaeological expedition is complete. Good. Start this. We are producing incense, just not very quickly. I guess I could put somebody else in there to produce it more quickly. Yeah. We have more salt than we have incense, and that's the only thing I'm collecting salt for. So I guess that, like, makes sense. We're not keeping up with this at all, are we? Let's get him one less woodcutter. Get him in the pantry. You're idle. Maybe that's just fine if you're not there. You are idle for many reasons. Just leave, it's fine. I'll let's upgrade this one. Bigger tank again? Don't mind it, but also unneeded. So Hilda's leaving. It's like, fine, goodbye, yep. Could have gotten some leather from her, but I could do a lot of things that I'm not doing. Like staffing the harvester's camp, for example. That'd be good. Reputation, Tinkerer is great. Just like straight up, boy, that's great. Because this should get me enough victory points to just win. Sure feels like it, huh? Yeah. I like winning. Let's do the thing that makes me win. Great idea, Chris. Truly, you're the best at the game. Yeah, let's just have somebody producing tools. Also, I bought this small farm and I'm just having it sit there. Maybe I should, like, be farming with it. Whoa. Slow down there. Let's not be too hasty. Boy, these suck. I guess the fishing hut, because we have some 2-star ones that theoretically could help at some point. Maybe. It sure could help at some point, maybe. Sure would like something better, but you know. Turns out that's not always possible. You can't always get what you want. What's your deal? Capped on bricks. That's fine. We have plenty of dye. We have nothing to make boots out of. I could have you make building material packs. Again, I should probably consider that, given that we need something to sell still, sorta. Yeah, probably. Blight continues to be very scary. We're all mostly good. We got 60 purging fire, but we also have 30 cysts. And we're only going to have more. Gosh. Okay, raise the limit. Keep making them. Who can I get to make tools? I guess a stonecutter is fine. It's fine.
B2B?
How are we on the everything? So we've got plenty of building materials. I don't really need them working on that. Small farm will be excellent too. Just produce a ton of grain there. Weirdly, I want more people again. Even though I said that's a bad idea. 'Cause it is. But why does that stop me? It doesn't, that's the point. 1,023 corruption, huh? That's a lot. I don't like it when that number goes into 4 digits. No, in fact, I hate it. Yes, I believe I just hate that. I hate that a lot. Any good trade routes? Sort of. we're gonna get 2 nice perks from the Blasphemous Altar, so that'll help. Hey. Also, everybody's super happy because they have some food and some totems. So that's good. Market's great. Granary could be okay. Problem is I'd only really use the fabric portion of it. Let's take the market. Increase carrying capacity, ability to use booze. It's all good. That blight sure keeps going up, huh? It sure remains in the thousands. I hate that. I hate that, and that scares me a lot. Let's just make the 3rd Blight post a priority. Do I have packs of building materials? I do. Good. Do I have pipes? I do. Good. Good. I can upgrade it as soon as it exists. Sounds terrific. How are we doing on grain bags? We have a +1. It's piteous. That's all finally got. Let's move you up here. You can get that stuff. You can move up here. That's all fine. Hopefully that goes soon. God, we're just getting so much. We're getting so much. God. It's just... It's going to hit 2,000. I hate this. I hate Blight-ridden Viceroy so much. I should not be having this many people. It's just causing problems. Death problems. Problems of death. Things that kill me. How many herbs are we holding right now? Some. It's good enough. Man the posts! Stop whatever you're doing and man the posts! We need every man, woman, and harpy manning the blight posts. If you're not posting, you're not being a good citizen. Also, we capped out on pantry, on this stuff already, huh? That's a shock, and great. Cool. Press, don't need it. Explorer's Lodge, don't need it. That's a reroll. Eventually, that's a reroll. And everybody's has religion. Cool. That one's taken care of. Excellent. That is new hearth placement. Good. Good, good. Look how happy everyone is. It's like... It's been an absurd amount of happiness reputation over the course of the game. Alright. Still, help me out here. Glade event speed is nice. Forbidden Seal Shard? Gives me a whole 10% extra stuff, which is like something. Good packs? Maybe. Not only producing them. Firekeeper Prayer is good. It's just like flat good. Prayer Book's good. Lost in the Wilds is interesting. I don't think I need it because of the temple. I think I just take Prayer Book. Should make the glades and everything a lot faster. Like, a lot faster. So I'm looking forward to that. Alright. Now, 1,666 spooky corruption versus 3 fully staffed, fully upgraded blight posts. Who wins? My god, that goes up fast. Holy. Okay, it is chunked rather hard when we finish purging, but it's gonna kill people, isn't it? It sure is. Jesus. I need a 4th blight post. Jesus. I mean, I need more than a 4th blight post. I just need, like... I need some way to increase the hearth's resistance. Why? What is causing so much? This is ridiculous. Who does bad? Sure. My god. The excavation is nigh on complete. Which is good, because there's a good chance I'll just die pretty quickly. I have enough shelters for you, so yeah, come on in. God, we're still fighting for our lives out here. It's terrifying. Is that it? Is that all of the cysts? I think that's all of the cysts. My god. Fine, I'll take the stupid granary. people back in the mine. Someone needs to be in the cobbler. I need another person in the smokehouse as well. Everything else is fine. Feels like everything else is fine. For as many people that died horribly during this game, we're doing really, really well. Because, like, everybody's super happy. For some reason. Tinctury, Drizzle Totem, Contraband. I sure would love some of those, but probably not going to get any of it. Rain Pumps went back down to production is quicker. But why? I liked the 50% more. That was such a good change. Why did you revert that? Maybe you didn't and I'm just actually crazy. Either of those things could be true. I guess you can use wood. I do need the tools. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's break into there, I guess. Enough people doing that, that's fine. I guess we're okay then. I guess we're okay. Do I bust into a forbidden glade? There's really no need. This is gonna get done very soon, and then I'll basically have one. It's like the very notion that I need to do anything else is kind of silly. How much are we getting from Rebellious Spirit? Getting a nice +6. That's less than I thought. Still, it's very strong. Hi. Well, you're easy to take care of. You're like so easy to take care of. I am gonna break into the Forbidden Glade. Just gonna guarantee we win. Oh, that stonecutter died, right. I do need a stonecutter. You, go there, thank you. This needs rocks. Who can I get to do this? Anyone? Basically anybody? Pantries still needs people in it. Guess you. You, in the mine, go do this. In fact, both of you do this, because that's a long way from the warehouse and you'll have to take a lot of trips, because that's a lot of rocks. So Thru's leaving, just say bye. Good to see you or whatever. Are we on leather? Running out of charges on that, but that should be fine. Mine's out of ore? My god. Let's get more. Let's get more. Ugh. Ugh. Hilarious. Blight sure is climbing up fast, huh? Oh well. It's about to become not my problem. Awesome. Thank you, Smoldering Scorpion. Oh, but it gives us a +6 global result. It's hilarious. Well, they're all well taken care of. And I didn't die. I mean, like, a lot of people did. We lost a lot of people to Blight. But I'm alive, so basically it's a clean sweep. Because I'm the only one that matters. No orders. Boy. Might actually be more dangerous. How many years do I have left? Unclear. 10. Oof. I might not get the seal this time. Especially with how long Stag's Refuge took. That ate up a lot of timer. And this will eat up a lot of timer too. I'm gonna have to like figure out a way to get reputation points early. Yeah, well. You know whose problem that is? It's next week Chris's problem. Because that was a good game, and I thought I was going to lose at several points. And given that I ended at like 2 impatience points shy of losing, I think I was a little bit justified there. It's a little bit, no, yeah, that's fair. It's a fair assessment. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate it a lot. Be back on Wednesday. No one I know is streaming, except for Garnet. Just playing the Wandering Village. That's a really cute game, because you build a village on top of a giant friendly dinosaur. I like that one. I think that's a good thing to leave you off, and Garnet's a good people. So we'll send you over to her. Well then. Thank you again for watching. Viewership is... Oh god, my throat. Viewership is highly appreciated. And yeah. You're lovely people. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it a lot. No. Until next time, you take care. Peace.